Hello everyone, my name is Ayan Ali and welcome to video 3 of Python programming. So in this video, we are going to learn lots of things, and in the last video, we ended the video till the introduction of variables. Okay, let me check, everything is working fine, great. Okay, let's launch my terminal. This one Python course. Open in terminal. Let's create a new file. What is the format? Class today is class 3. Search class 3 p1. Okay, so let's have some revision. Open your Visual Studio Code. Create a new file like me, and let me comment out all this which we have listed here. Okay, now there are things which I need to know. So today in this class we learn check your Python version. Number 2, we will do variables. We play with variables, then we'll do data types also. Find here. Now, first of all, the one of the more important thing is that if you want to check any your current Python version, you have to use a command which I let you know. Because I want you to make familiar with terminal, okay? Because what is terminal? Terminal is basically a a window communicate with the PC or with your laptop, okay? So with your hardware, if you want to communicate, you will use your terminal, okay? Whatever things we are using right now, Visual Studio Code, your Google Chrome, your Internet Explorer, sorry, now it's Microsoft Edge, uh, mm, anything, any video game. So whatever things you're using contains a graphical user interface, okay, known as GUI in short. So terminal is just a way to directly communicate with the computer, okay. Whatever we think application which we use contains a GUI, graphical user interface. We don't communicate directly with the computer. Through using the GUI, graphical user interface, we communicate with the computer. Otherwise, we cannot communicate with the computer because we don't know how to use a terminal. An ordinary person don't know how to use a terminal, how to write commands. So that is why we provide the user a graphical user interface. So terminal is for us. We have to get familiar with terminal. To use the terminal, we have to know some commands. So because that is why I launch my Visual Studio Code using my terminal. So you get familiar with it and get used to the commands and looking at it. Okay. Now, what is the command to check the Python version? Right. Python underscore dash dash version. Okay, you can see this is my Python version. This is my Python version 3.12.7. This is my current Python version. Comment down below whatever Python version you are getting right now. Comment down below. And don't forget to code with me. Always code with me. Whatever happens, always code with me. Because this is the way, this is the proper way to learn things. Okay, if you code with me. Now, another command to check the Python version is it's a shorter one, Python and dash v. Okay. Here you can see I'm getting my version 3.12.7. Okay, this is a lengthier one, so I recommend to use the first one. Okay. Clear is for cleaning the terminal. Okay, so we use the clear command. In Windows, I think it's CLS. Okay, and the Linux, which we are using, I'm using right now, it's CLEAR, clear. Okay, got it? How you can check the Python version, your current Python version in your terminal. Okay, now let me close this. Then this one done. How to check your word? Now variables. In the last class, we studied that variable are like a jar in your kitchen. Everyone has a content inside it, and there's a name of the variable. So the name of the variable is a, and the content inside is honey. P is equal to what comes it? Tamarind. Tamarind is okay. Tamarind. This is also a thing in kitchen. Tamarind. Let me print a. So to print a, if I print a, what will happen? Guess it. What will happen? What output will I get on my screen? Will I get a, or will I get the content inside a? Let's see. Let's see. I run this. Great. What happened? We are getting honey. We are getting honey. We're not getting a. Instead, we are getting honey. Why? Because a is now considered as a variable. You can see I'm hovering my mouse over a, and you can see it's a variable, a underscore literal honey. So a is now a variable. It it's not treated as a letter, because a is now a variable, and you cannot consider it as a. A is now a variable which contains the content, which is honey. So if I print a, that means it print function will print the content inside a. Now same as it is, if I print b, I'm gonna get, guess it, I hope you have guessed it correct, it's tamarind. Yeah, it's tamarind, honey and tamarind. Okay, this is the correct answer. So what if we don't want to print the content of a, we want to print just a. So I'll write print inverted commas a. Okay, now I'll get a. Okay, you can see here in the output, honey, tamarind, a. So whenever you will put inverted commas, the input will be considered as a string. We'll study this in data types. This will be considered as a string. It will be not considered as a variable. If you write it directly, if you write b directly, then it will be considered as a variable, and if that variable is not present, I'll get an error. Okay, if I'll write print c directly, not in inverted commas, directly, so you know that if I write it directly, it will be considered as a variable, but I haven't created any variable named as c, so I'll definitely get an error. And you can see also Here also I'm getting a yellow line, C is not defined, and restaurant. There's the error. Name error we are getting. Name C is not defined. So if that thing is not defined, because C is now considered as a variable, so we are gonna get an error. If I put inverted commas, then no problem. I can write whatever I want in inverted commas, whatever I want. Run this, no problems. I'm getting C. But if I write without inverted commas, then it is considered as a variable. It will not considered as a string. Okay. Now let's move towards data types. What are data types? There are so many kinds of data. So many data is present right now in this world, and every data is divided into particular types. Let's take an example of the dustbins on the street. There are three categories. I think the one is the wet one, the second one is the metal, and the third one is the paper. Yeah, paper. One box is for paper, one is for metal, and one is for plastic. So the garbage is divided into three categories. Why it is divided? For our own ease, for better understanding of the recycling company. They don't have to separate each and everything again. They just have to pick that particular type. So here data types also kind of like this. We have divided data into different types. The types present in Python are integer, float, string, boolean. So these are the data types present in Python. How can I recognize what is an integer? Integer, any number without a decimal point. Simple. In simple, extremely simple words, I'm explaining you this integer. How to recognize an integer. Any number without a decimal point. Okay. Now, what is a float? Any number with a decimal point. Simple. A string. Anything, and or any content, anything inside an inverted comma. You consider it as a string. What is boolean? Boolean is a kind of a different data type. It's just true or false, whether it is or not. It is not. Okay, this is a kind of data. True or false. Otherwise, true or false. True and false are boolean. Okay, you will understand it in further classes what are the uses of this data type boolean. Okay, now got it. Now you have to recognize the data type of different variables I'm creating. Okay, a is equals to, let me comment out the above. A, I should also tell you about commenting out. Okay, this is also, let's put it here, commenting out. It's simple, it's not anything complex. Okay, what is commenting out? Any piece of code, I don't want a particular piece, a particular line, I don't want to use it in my code. I just want to write a line for my better explanation. If I go back to my older code, I can just read that line. I don't want to use that line in my code. I just want to write something in my code. I don't want that line to be executed. So here we do commenting out. Okay, we comment out that particular line. Okay, so how to do comment out in Python? Every language have different ways to comment out things, but in Python we use the hash. Okay, hash is used for commenting out. Let's say if I remove the hash, you can see the color change. The color of this line changed. That means this line is going to be executed if when I run this code. Okay, if I put a hash, this is light gray now. That means this line won't be executed when I run this code. So, okay, so this is the line which is commented out. Got it? Use hash. The shortcut to one is uh, control slash control forward slash is the right shift key. Before the right shift key you will find the forward slash with a question mark. Okay, so control forward slash comment out. We are going to remove this. I can write, okay, like this. Got it? Control plus forward slash. Now if I want to comment out multiple lines, I use this one. Okay. Oh, sorry, I use brackets. Okay. Comment out multiple lines, single line. Single, if I want to comment out a single line, I use a hash. If I want to comment out multiple lines, then I use a triple inverted commas. Okay, triple single inverted commas here and here in at the beginning. Then I can write inside whatever I can write. I can write 100 words, whatever. This piece of code which is inside these inverted commas won't be executed. Okay, so this is called multiple line comment. Okay, using triple inverted comma. Got it? Single line, single commented out is done by hash. Multiple commenting out is done by inverted commas. I hope you're getting my point. Python version done, commenting out done. Now I hope you will understand what is commenting out, how to comment out things, what is the shortcut which is control forward slash, and you can also comment out things. Okay, now back to our topic, which is guess the type of variable. Okay, what is the data type of A now? What data type is of? Can you see any numbers? Absolutely, you can see the numbers 445. Are there any inverted commas? You have to ask your questions by yourself like this. Are there any inverted commas? No, so definitely not a string. Is this true or false? No, definitely not a boolean. Any number with a decimal point? No. What we are left with? Integer, definitely. Any number without a decimal point is known as integer, okay? Second one, B. What is this? Hey, inverted commas. I just at my first glimpse of my eye, I saw inverted commas. Definitely, I don't want to say any other thing. Definitely, it's a string because anything inside an inverted commas, anything, it is a string. Oh, is this confusing? A number. A number with a decimal point. Definitely a float. No, this can't be a float because anything inside inverted commas. Definitely string. True or false? It's just a boolean, okay? Is this number? Is this a number? Yes. Is this inverted commas? No, it's not an inverted commas. Is this only a number or it contains a decimal point? Yes, it contains a decimal point. So definitely, which data type contains a number with a decimal point? It's definitely float. Got it? Integer, string, boolean, float. All four data types are here in this. How long we have reached today? Got it? Now let's print the data types. Let me comment on this one. Let's print the data type because this is the data type which we guessed. Now let's ask from Python. What are these data types? What is the data type of A? Let's ask from Python. Let me comment all. I don't want to get an error. Okay, got it. Now let's print. Now to get the data type, there is a function provided by Python which is type. Type is a function which will return us the data type of any variable which will pass it. Parenthesis open for better understanding. Parenthesis in programming we call brackets as parentheses. Okay, got it. Brackets as parentheses in program. Both brackets and parentheses are both the same thing, but the difference is it's a programming language. So programming has kind of its own language. Okay, things are same, but the wording is different. We use parentheses here. Okay, type parentheses variable name A. Let me comment on this one so I can run this, otherwise I'll get error. Okay, good. We are good to go. Run this. Class int. That means the data type is int. In Python, the short form of integer is int. Okay, so it's saying the data type of A is int. Correct. Yeah, we have also guessed it correct. It's also it's an integer. Print the data type of B. Type B. Let's run this again. For to run by your Python code using your terminal, you can just write Python and your file name. Okay, class3.py. Okay, this is the output class int. The first one is a is integer, second one is string. Okay, the string is short form of string is str. Okay, yes, b is also a string. Yes, we guessed it correct. Okay, let's copy this and do it for other variables also. A, B, C, D, and the last one is E. Let's run this again. Press arrow up, you'll get the last command you executed. Okay? Integer, string, boolean, float. Did we guess it correct? Integer, string, boolean, float. Yeah, we did it correct. So congrats, you did it correct. You guessed it correct. This is the correct data type, which Python is also telling us that this is the correct data type of the following variables you have assigned. Okay, got it. We studied. So data types done, variables creating done. Yeah, for today it's enough. Yeah, so let's have a review what we studied. To check your Python version, you know how to what command to execute. Whatever your version you're getting, don't forget to comment down below. Commenting out, how to comment out the line, what is the purpose of commenting out, how to comment on multiple lines, what are variable, sorry, not what are variable, we already did that before. How to print a variable. If we print a, we'll get the content inside it, not the a. If we want to print a, then we have to put inverted commas, because then it will be considered as a string. Otherwise, if we just write a inside bracket, that will be considered as a variable, not as a string. Okay. We studied data types. There are 4 kind of data types in Python. Explanation of how to recognize, how to detect what are the data types are there, what are different kinds of data types are there, and how to recognize them. Okay, now we use the type function of Python. It's called the type. It's a built-in function of Python. We use to print the to get the data type of the variables. Okay, now I hope you understood everything in today's class. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment out below. I will definitely reply to the that question. And don't forget to like the video and share it among your friends, because this is the best course. This is the best course, literally free, completely free. You can learn complete end to end Python from beginner to advanced level just by watching this course. Okay, not just by watching. Don't forget to code with me. Okay, in one window play my video, in the second window open your Visual Studio Code or whatever. If you like if you're a PyCharm fan, so you're good to go with PyCharm. Otherwise, I am Visual Studio Code fan. Okay, so I hope you understood everything in today's video. We'll meet in the next video. Bye.